What it is, YouTube world, this is Oppie, you know, the misfit from Place for Days. We got you a deck profile right here with Mr. Aaron Deaver.
What's up?
He is going to go ahead and give you his deck profile for what he topped in Atlanta with. Hit it up with him, boy.
Oh yeah. Alright, so you can tell, just playing Dark Hero Worlds. My buddy, obviously, I'm using not Omni Brave Lord Makuro. I'll get to him when we get to him. Start off with the monsters. I'm playing 3 Noble of Darkness Kill Knights. Best size 0 Dark Heroes should be playing. It gives you the gauge or the control to take away an opponent's gauge. And yeah, I don't play 4 because I kind of find it too cloggy at 4, so I'm good with the 3.
I was actually about to ask you that.
I play 1 main board of Shadow Hero Weiss for some main board item destruction before I had to go into sideboard. I was actually thinking about taking this out, and then I decided to leave it in for today, and all the game 1s I needed this. I was able to search it out and it came in clutch. So
sweet. That's always bliss.
3 Darkness Fist Gwens. It's in there for the shadow diving against Ancient World, pretty much any wall decks, including Dragonine.
Hold them Jaegers.
Haha, there were so many Ancient World decks today, and I didn't play a single one, so I'm okay with that.
Yo, that's how you win games.
That's how you win, boys. Next, 4 Schwartz SDs. I was originally playing this at 3, and then the day before today's regional, I decided to bump it up to 4, just so I can try and get some extra gauge, and it worked out really well. I always saw it when I needed that 2 extra gauge, or if I discard the Kill Knight with this and get a 3rd gauge with it. So, played at 3 and 4. It's good. I'm going to keep this at 4. Aiming clutch every time. Last of Sight 1s, play 4 Scar, vanilla, 3 crit, dies at the end of this battle. It's in there for the push.
3 crit, too good.
You're not wrong. For Sight 2s, just play 2 Schwartz. When he first came out, I would play him at 3, but now with how light the deck is now, you should only be playing 2, which you can always search him out later on. Just there for the good old destruction. I was playing against Quartet 5 and they had the SD Decker Drone. And he called it out first turn, so I just called Schwartz, got rid of it before it could mess up my formation, and that pretty much won me the game.
Good stuff right there.
Next, we're playing 3 Inverse Cranium Reverse Skull. This guy is probably the best thing that came out of Buddy Rave, right?
Skull's almost better than Makuro.
Buddy Rave, whoa.
Whoa, you talking lies right now.
Probably like the best card Dark Heroes got out of Buddy Rave. He's basically a bouncing Adurge training, but he's only 2k power, but you get to abuse it every time. And then he becomes a size 1, so it helps the rush even more.
No way. Bushy Road, what were you thinking?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Adurge training
such a good card. Such a good card. And plus gives it an extra crit, so you do it with Makuro, so it's a 3 crit. You use Makuro's effect, restand, it's then swing for 4 crit. My opponent took both of those. He was not happy.
That's just too much.
All attendees.
For Last of Sight 2s, that's also an item. For 9th Omni Brave Lord Makuro's, the buddy.
Bloody rare though.
Alright.
I had to as soon as he came out. This guy.
Oh, googly eyes is what I call him.
This guy, he's definitely the MVP for the deck. Being able to get in that 2nd swing plus the extra critical is what makes the rush deck so good. If you're running Makuro at all, even not as the buddy, you should still play 4, in my opinion. But
no, that's fact.
If you're not playing 4 and you have an opinion about not playing 4, your opinion's wrong. So
see, that's
take
what
it as
I
it
say
is.
about card burn.
I play card burn today.
Tell them they need Jesus. They ain't playing 4.
No,
you're right.
Card burn.
Onto the spells, we're gonna have a bunch of 2-ofs.
Oh yeah.
2 of, but he is of the lowest rank. Use it to search out when Scar dies, or I destroy something else, or destroy by battle. A lot of people don't play this anymore. I've been told that I should not be playing this anymore, and those people are wrong.
That card is amazing.
This card
Search power is good.
I've searched out Weiss twice with this game 1 in 2 different rounds. Won me both games because of it. And to combo it off, you have 2 copies of I'm Finished With You. In case I need to search something, I'll just call size 1 or size 0. Play this, destroy it, then search with this. And for those of you who don't know, I'm Finished With You works with Inverse Cranium if you have a Dark Hero item equipped. Because he's then a size 1. He's a size 1 when he's destroyed. So this works with this.
Uh-oh.
Then we have 2. Or So the Dream I Had Went. Spell Nullifiers.
God, they're so pretty.
I was playing these. This card comes in clutch, although there are some matchups like 72 Pillars, I would side these out because I feel like there's not anything in there that's worth the 2 gates to nullify. Other than that, it's a pretty good card. You just link attack the opponent. They'll try and stop with like nullifier, just play this, and then final phase, impact or whatever. So
do you feel like you ever needed this whenever you were against the Saturday Night Devil Fevers?
I always kept 1 in just for that.
Just for that?
Just for that, but other than that, there's not really anything else I would really want to stop.
Fair.
So, then we're playing 2 Evil Aesthetics. This card is basically the continue for Dark Heroes.
It's clutch.
You can get 2 of the same size or an item. But in order to get Kuro, you have to get 2 size 2, which it's just such a good card. Then to finish off the 2 of us, we're playing 2 Hyper Energies. This is the first time I play Hyper Energy with Dark Heroes because of the new stuff. And this card comes in clutch sometimes. There's times where I have Sword SD, but I can't use his effect, or I don't want to. Then I have Hyper Energy to get me all the gauges I need.
That's good.
Next, playing 3 damage controls.
Woo. Damage control.
I rather play this than Mock Braver for one reason, because Mock Braver does not get around Penetrate.
No, he does not.
This does. So, plus, you know, discarding it, I can get stuff back with the Evil Aesthetics. I can discard this to either gain a gauge or get rid of my opponent's gauge or whatever, or something that's not useful, like extra copies of this card. 3 for Dark Hero Hideouts. I only need 1 on the field, so it's discard fodder for anything. But draw engine of the deck, it's pretty good. I used to play these both at 4, but then when I went to Ohio, I put these both down to 3, and it works just as well. Then the last spell is 4 basic nullifiers. I've seen 3 of those. Only nullifier that's played because the new one that we got, that's pay 1 gauge, you have to be Rider Transformed. You're not always going to be transformed into Mercuro because we also play 3 Stink Judgments.
I love that card.
This card, I was told I should not be playing this card when Mercuro came out, and I just laughed so hard. That you should play the sword instead. I'm trying to figure out why, because this is part of your draw engine and to get over walls. Just ignore walls and just go straight face. So that's why we run it. And the last of the main deck, we got 4 Death Crits, because this card's busted. Good job, Bishiro. You just made an impact that shouldn't exist, but hey, you know what you're doing.
They do.
So.
We love you, Bishiro.
Hey, it got you to where?
2nd place.
They're doing something for you.
I mean, yeah.
They hate everybody else in the world, but
Pretty much when this lets me like OTK 2 times in a row in 1 round, I mean, there's a problem, but I'm not going to complain.
yeah,
So,
I wouldn't either.
and that's it for the deck.
Awesome.
Is there any kind of matchups that you hated, that you liked? What was your favorite games? Like, how do you feel about the win that you got today?
Feel pretty good. This is the 4th time I've taken Dark Heroes to regionals. I've taken them ever since they first came out. I first talked with them back in Springfest in Ohio, got top 8 with one of my friends. And then this time I managed to get all the way to 2nd place with them, so pretty happy. They're my favorite deck, so there goes my phone. They're my favorite deck. I just had to get everything falling out just for this deck only. Not going to do it with any other deck. So any future support, I have to get foils. Hit me up.
That's Aaron Deaver.
My hardest matchup was probably Quartet 5 because I've done that matchup before. It's really rust based. So whoever goes second wins. I had to play him round 5, I believe, and then in top 8 I had to rematch him in top 4. But that time I was able to 2-0 him for the win. So hard.
We exhausted. We know the play.
So hard. And my losses today were against Justin of 72 Pillars.
Oppie.
And then I lost to a different 72 Pillars in the finals, who I beat round 3. So he got his revenge. So
Shout out to Zag Zag.
yep, he ended up winning. But other than that, can't complain.
Okay. Well, everybody, that concludes this deck profile. Hit Aaron Deaver up for all them good old, Dark Hero foils, because, we all need help.
I can basically build you another deck in non-foils.
So, I mean, there you
Fair
go.
enough.
That sounds like a fair play. All right, guys. This is Oppie from Team Plays for Days. You know what we do. We in here, and we killing it. Later.